Hey guys, today I'll be talking about something interesting my dad found, and I want to talk a little bit about it. Apparently, in 2020, China uh was dealing with a drought, but but to end the drought, they launched missiles that created rain, and I'm going to be talking about why I don't feel like it's a good idea for countries to try and play God and change weather. And instead, we should do it the normal way, and that is try and be more green, and try to figure out how to stop climate change without using more technology. And according to this, last month 16 artificial rain enhancement rockets were launched off the back of a pickup truck 300 miles south of Beijing. The operation, ordered by the Jiuli County Meteorological Bureau in response to the local drought, was reportedly a success. Over the next 24 hours, the country received more than 2 inches of rain. Now, you may be thinking, isn't that a good thing? And especially when I continue the article. According to local officials, evaluated the drought, lowered the risk of forest fires, and improved air quality. You may be thinking, well, isn't that a good thing? Like controlling the rain, ending droughts, and all of that, and being able to control and manually set the weather. No, this is not a good idea. This could put many people out of jobs, especially people like the SPC who issue these types of alerts. And, they spent a long time researching how to predict these weather events. And things like Pivotal Weather, that website will be useless. And despite this being a good thing and what people are trying to end, it won't be a good thing to completely eliminate because people have already spent such a long time trying to predict these things. And people can't just, you know, control the weather like that. It's not something we should do. We should leave Mother Nature to run its course itself and not to be continued on. And I feel like this agrees with us. Here, let me continue. Uh, alright. And despite this, humans have dreamed of controlling the weather for millennia. But it wasn't until 1946 that scientists at General Electric Co. discovered the dry ice can create precipitation when it interacts with clouds under certain conditions. By 1953, roughly 10% of the land area of the U.S. has been targeted for cloud seeding. 12 years later, the government was spending millions of dollars on weather modification research each year, and 15 other companies have started cloud seeding operations in 23 states. Now you may be thinking, the US is on this too. Well, again, think of this. If we manually controlled the weather, that would mean the wireless alert system would be useless, which they spent a long time on. Research put to nothing now. Weather models can be just taken down and not used. Radar is useless. Uh, Planning the weather is useless. It's all useless. There's no danger anymore. You don't have to worry about thunderstorms. But that's what. And storm chasers, too, they go out and explore the science of weather. They take pictures, and that would put them out of business. If they have no more storms to track and watch and alarm people about, it'll ruin all the fun in their life, like mine. When when there's a weather event and I get to warn people about it, It is an amazing feeling, and especially if you get it right. When I got that one storm system that hit my state, which so I am going to address this real quick since I'm on this topic. Sorry for no post. I realized we hit 48 subscribers, and so I would like to thank you all for that. I was not planning on that, but while I lost power, I got back on YouTube and I looked at the 48 subscriber count, and I was like, holy cow. And we've been rising really fast, and I would like to thank uh someone that very much is I've known about and actually works for the Weather Channel. So let me get to that just now. So this is a special subscriber that appeared on my notifications, and I'd like to mention him a lot. So his name is Reynolds Wolf, and I'm gonna put some of his research in my video just because he subscribed to me, and knowing that he subscribed to me just makes me feel amazing, and especially his comment, which is on my beautiful double rainbow video. If you saw that, it was a really cool and beautiful rainbow. But he was born in 1970, and I bel let me uh, sorry. So he was born in North Carolina and raised in Alabama, and he is a graduate of Jackson State University and has a certificate in broadcast meteorology from Mississippi State University. Sorry, just a quick pause because of my dad. But as you can see, if I move this here, right, he actually works at the Weather Channel. So having someone on the Weather Channel subscribed to my channel is an amazing thing, and I would like to thank him so much for his comment. It feels great knowing someone such as you is subscribed and takes knowledge of my channel. It is amazing that you are here. Now, I would also like to mention, since this is a meteorologist, this means if China and if the rest of the world is controlled manually by weather, um, then people like him, Reynolds Wolf, will lose his job. And it is not a good thing if people lose jobs and lose interest, because then people will be like, well, come on, where's the weather? And they want to learn more about it, and now that it has been taken over manually, it just knocks all the fun out of learning weather and all the danger and storm chasing and all that. Now we're gonna move back to the main point of the video. What you're seeing right now is the SPC. Ignore, the risks and stuff. And there's a really rare event going on to the south. You seeing that? A slight risk down there? It is not a common thing to see, but and for it to have a wind sig. So be careful out there. In Phoenix and uh, west of San Diego, or east of San Diego and Los Angeles. But that's a really weird thing, and just a marginal risk going through the states. Since I'm here, we're gonna go to day 2, day 3. Really boring on the models and stuff right now. I am seeing something trying to pop up on the GFS of something trying to impact the Midwest and Great Lakes. So yeah, we're gonna be careful of that. But let's move to the SPC main homepage. What you're seeing is the SPC homepage, just for a little proof. There you go. But you can see all this research they've done. I can pull up anything from educations and just so many things. They literally have a tab up for research and just look of what they've done. And I believe probably, yeah, our role is to provide unbiased science to better manage the environment nationally and globally. That means they're not trying to control things, they're trying to learn how things work. And if people manually take over weather, this is all useless. They can't go and check out research, they can't learn things. But we need bad things to happen for us to learn about them. And so, and there's even a movie that tells people not to play God, which is a great movie, by the way. Geostorm. I recommend it, but just it is telling us that it is just not a good idea for people to can like control the weather. Now, they got so many things. They even got satellites for us. I can pull up a satellite right now just to show you how fun it is with learning all about this weather. Here, they got a satellite for us right here. This is on Pivotal, by the way. You can see everything. You can see something going up in the north in Canada. You got something going on in Texas. Probably a few rounds of storms, it looks like. But it is so fun just checking all this out and exploring new ideas. And you can even see water vapor. This is how technological it is. And if we take over the weather again, all this is useless to us. We can't use it anymore. You can even see here, infuriate. Yeah, you could see that storms are going on here. And, ooh, is that a tropical storm or something? I'm gonna watch that. Anyways, the point is that this is all amazing, and all the research done will go useless if we control it. And it looks like we got some big storms going on again. Like, I'm just looking at this. I'll. I don't know what's going on, but whatever it is, it seems like a big deal. Anyways, I can even look. Like, look, this is amazing. Amazing. I mean, I can go to visible. They got many. Oh, it's just one. And they go so much as far as giving us, like, the heat stuff. Oh, so yeah, you got a little heat wave going on here. But it just takes everything out if we control the weather. Oh, I'd like to mention this real quick. This is nice. I mean, we water. Okay. More precipitation. I like that. But all this will can become useless. I mean, look at this. It's not like people went out to explore this idea. People researched and made models on how things work, and we cannot just change that. It just knocks out all the research done, and we should not mess with it. So I'd like everyone. So if this does happen, I want everyone to be like, stop what you're doing. It ruins everything. And I'd also like to say, if this doesn't make you interested in weather, I don't know what does. I mean, check this out. This is really fun. Sometimes I just pull this up and I have a lot of fun going to forecast loop, turn this up all the way, and watch how satisfying it is. And this is all not computer generated. This is all forecasted, all researched, all shown and what is going to happen. It is so amazing that people spent time on this, and if we get rid of it, it could just ruin lots of things. And if you control the weather, it will basically be playing with fire, because if one thing happens, another thing's gonna happen. For all we know, we could be like, oh, Let's just make the moon come closer, and then all of a sudden there's a massive tsunami. That is basically what will happen if that happens. So let's be careful and try not to mess with the weather and how things work. Later.